And guys, welcome again to a new episode where we're going to be driving. Today we'll be driving, start off in this new Volvo FH. It's got 500 horsepower. And our first load is obviously where we left from, so from Rotterdam. And if we can get back into this picker point now. Looks like it doesn't want to go in there. Right. First load today is going to be towards Nürnberg with 19 tons of oils, in fact. Just going to pick it up now. Again, it's at the moment now 4 o'clock in the morning in game, so lights should be more light outside, which is kind of nice. I mean, it's a bit better for me to record in the mornings or in the daytime, so that I can actually, you guys can actually see a bit more. Right, so we're going to take a tanker, which I'm not really used to taking. Apparently it actually went in. Perfect. Right, so this is the truck that we're going to have today. Looks kind of nice. The only thing is the cab doesn't really fit this one. The trailer, it's kind of high. But yeah, this is it. So you can also have a look at the route. Takes us south of Amsterdam, eastwards, south of Osnabrück, to the west of Dortmund, passing first to the west and then to the south of Frankfurt am Main, then continuing eastwards into Nürnberg, where we will be unloading at Stokes. So going away from WGCC this time around. See how big is the chance that we will be nailed by somebody. I can see him being there. Alright. Nobody's coming from there now. Awesome. Sorry with that Scania, I didn't wait. I know I should have waited. Yeah. Why not? God, don't wait. No, no. No, don't wait. I mean, why the heck would you want to wait? What a stupid idiot. Let's go. It should be a right-hand turn and then a right again towards Rotterdam. Sorry, towards Amsterdam. Took the Volvo today just to get a bit more variety, also taking a new truck, which is kind of new though. It's only done 1,000 kilometers on the board, so yeah. Well, he moved, thanks. He moved. What a nice guy. Just taking a right hand turn in here now. Looks of it, he's not really accelerating in the fast, so the only times I go over the speed limit is if I wanna really overtake somebody, and I guess this would be the time. Will he signal me in? He will not, so I hope I can go in now. Keep 94 now. Slow down towards 90, there we are. So we're at 90 now. We do have enough fuel. I just filled up at the garage before leaving, so we should be more than safe for the rest of the trips. Again, keeping it to the rules of driving episodes to cargo halls. One from point A to point B and then B to C. So yeah, it'll be nice. See where the next trip takes us. I have no idea. I do hope it will be maybe Poland or maybe Hungary. I don't know. I'll see. Is he overtaking? He's overtaking. Right, so I need to brake. In this case, I do really need to brake since he's really slow. He's also really lagging. What the hell is he doing? No, he's such a... We are kind of heavy as well, you know, since if you guys look, we do have 19 tons of oil, which 19 tons, 500 brake horsepower. It's going to take us some time to accelerate up to speed. And now he's going quickly, but I want to overtake him. I don't want to be behind somebody who lags and is unpredictable as him. If he'd mind keeping his bloody lane, perfect. There we are, 90 kilometers an hour. Cruise control is set. Yeah, well the thing is, you know, I managed to get up here as well now. I want to release 2 episodes today. At least 2 episodes. I might do a convoy a bit later on this day. But if anybody does know time zones, etc., I live in Norway. We are UTC +2. So, yeah. It's UTC +2, and at the moment of recording, it's 10 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I do hope to do another Eurotruck video, maybe a convoy. If I don't have any convoys that I would like to attend, then it will obviously be... I see a lot of people here. I don't know if they are. Yes, they are. Both. Not stupid. In equal ways, all of those guys. Yeah, the thing is, you know, if I would have slammed on my brakes, I would not have managed to stop until the guy with the Mercedes pulled out of Amsterdam, and I would have sideswiped him as well, which wouldn't be that good, I guess. But I'm hoping to do a convoy, and if not, it's going to be a driving episode. I guess. Okay, then next one is quickly as I thought. I saw him come quickly on the GPS there, so I thought of moving away from him so he could have space to pull into the lane. But apparently he didn't want to. I guess this guy in front of me is also driving with 90 kilometers an hour. Which is basically, well, maybe he's accelerating now. By the way, after this I want to do a drive in American Truck Simulator just to get a bit more variety. I might think about doing a driving season there as well. So 2 drives in 1 episode. Point A to point B and then B to C. If you guys would like me to do something else a bit different, then go ahead and tell me so I can make this episodes different according to what you guys also want to see. There's no point in me driving here without you guys actually liking what you see. But yeah, that's the point at least. The point is to continue with how I do it, and we'll see how it will be onwards. My father just wrote me, sent me an SMS, so I had to answer the message. Sorry for the swerving all over the place. A bit about PPL. For those guys, I'm running, when I do Flight Simulator, I'm running Flight Sim, everything on 2 PCs, 2 separate PCs. This is the gaming PC which I run Flight Simulator, my weather add-on, my traffic add-ons for VATSIM, I'm flying online. My tracking add-ons, since I'm, as said earlier, I am an admin at DLH Virtual, which is in my opinion, is the best virtual airline out there. So we do have about 700 to 800 pilots actively all the time, and very good community, active on TeamSpeak, friendly staff, including me, hopefully. Friendly, I guess. We offer a lot of training for everybody, meaning if anybody needs help with landing, with flying online, with understanding a specific airplane, we will do it, and we do it as realistic as possible. As for example, I am the VATSIM trainer, meaning that if anybody needs help flying online on VATSIM, I'm the guy you should ask. Also, I'm also the McDonnell Douglas MD-11 and the Boeing 717 trainer as well. So if anybody is wondering anything about those airplanes, then just go ahead. You know what, I'm going to drive straight here. I believe it's going to be maybe a bit longer driving straight and then doing a right-hand turn, but it's on the highway. So 593 kilometers at the moment now. Let's see when it will recalculate. 593. Let's see. Still hasn't calculated. 599, okay. Hold on, still not managing to calculate correctly. It was 593 at that point. I have no idea when it will actually manage to recalculate on the correct routes. Going to the end and then doing... There we go, 595, yeah, exactly. It was a bit longer, but it's on the highway. I prefer this route here. It's faster. Right, so, as I said, those are the trainers. The thing is, when it comes to planning the flights, I use a program called PFPX, Professional Flight Planner X, which I do run on a different PC, on my separate PC, on my laptop. And I export the flight plans and etc. everything about over Dropbox. Again, I'm not sponsored by anybody, so any company names that you will hear now is my personal opinion and what I use. I'll also tell you guys a bit about my setup as we are getting into it as well. I'm running PFPX on the laptop, planning the flights and everything with that. After that, we do have Navigraph charts, which is the charts app. As a pilot, you kind of learn that it's really important to have proper charts for airports, as airports are complex. All airports have their own SIDs, so standard instrument departures, which are how to fly away from the airport when taking off. All kinds of procedures for that, which you need to keep, especially as you fly online and it's realistic. You really need to have charts for the airports. Now, then you do also have the fact of STARS, which are standard terminal arrivals, which is exactly the same but for arriving, so procedures and whatnot for arriving into an airport. This is again really important to have, and it's really important to look at, as don't you pulling in ahead of me and you slow. I'm a bit anxious that this Miz will break. This guy ahead of me, I'm so anxious that he will break, and he's not driving any quicker than 90 kilometers an hour, which is kind of stressing me out. He's out of the way, I'm now safe. If he's not going to pull in ahead of me, then again. I'm not going to accelerate any quicker than 90, I don't care. Hopefully they're all going to go to the right, and he's not going to pull in front of me as an idiot in the last... Oh, okay, this is a duel. Good, he goes there. Yeah, well... Dude, you're not going to get any far. The guy with the Scania on the right-hand side, he's not going to get really far. Okay, well, this is not really how it should be, but okay. I don't mind being here. I mean, I'm slowly taking him. Right. So we need charts. I'm running that on those. Although the laptop is currently the laptop which we got from school, meaning that I do currently. Please tell me you're braking and you're not very good. That's the laptop which we got from school, meaning that. Now school is finished, we reinstalled Windows on them, hence losing everything on it, since I'm smart and did not do a backup of PFPX templates for airplanes, etc. So I didn't do a backup, as a smart guy as I am. So basically what I ended up is losing everything, and at the moment now that will take me at least a day's worth of installing these programs back, and also adding in every single airplane into the database again. That is something I will not do yet. I'm gonna wait with that, but that's the plan, at least, to do that and to get that flying. That's the reason why I don't fly at the moment now. Also, I put myself on leave of absence, so I had to wait. Took a holiday from the flight sim. Good. You're not really watching when you pull, do you? Smart guy. I'm not gonna swerve out of the way for him. You know, I would say I'm a good guy in traffic. If I see people wanting to pull in front of me, I do make space for them. Don't tell me that you're gonna pull in straight into my side. Okay. Yeah. What way do you think honking will help? What's a... Really? Really? Wow. Wow. Wow, applause to you. Applause to you. Can I please see your blinker? Or your signal? Where did you put a signal that you wanted to change your lane? It's ramming into my side, giving me 23% damage and 5% damage to my trailer. Really doesn't justify. That might well go into the report section, I believe. The guy's backing up there. Good. Hopefully he's going to ram that guy. No, which didn't. Right. So yeah, I've sort of ended up... I'll have the holiday to do it. I'll take my laptop with me, and then I'll have time to add in everything, I guess. Hopefully it's not going to take too long of a time. Not expecting more than a day. If we go over to what kind of equipment I use. My PC, as I said, is 2 years old now. In summer it will become 2 years old. I do have an Asus motherboard. The motherboard is the only thing I cannot remember the name of. He doesn't have any light, and he's really close to my trailer. Kind of uncomfortably close to my trailer. Meng, let me guess. Cheyenne. Good ping there. There's another guy. Yeah, you know, that won't help. There's an idiot who rammed me into my side. There's not. That guy had a tanker trailer. Yes, engine malfunction, epic. But as I said, and that's his motherboards. Then I do have a Intel Core i5, the 3447K, I think, overclocked to 4.2 gigahertz. I don't mind that. I do also have a Corsair Cafa A70 cooler, which is an air cooler. It's not a liquid cooler. The main reason is it's enormous. First of all, it does have two enormous big fans on each side with an enormous grill, enormous radiator to cool down everything inside of there. But the main reason I do not have a liquid cooled or liquid cooler is the only reason. What are these guys doing? For some reason, don't cut any lanes now. Don't do something stupid. You are lagging. You are really lagging. I'm going on this lane here since you don't use your blinker signal. What an utter... How the hell am I gonna go past him if he lags this constant time? Just gonna take a picture of his ID. Let's have a picture of his ID. Perfect. Did he have ping 600? I mean, he must have. Oh, the idiots from HM coming up behind me, which is going to be epic. It's not like they're going to ram me or anything. 9% of 38 on this thing here because of some lagging Chinese people. Fix your goddamn internet, guys. Come on. Will it actually do 90, or will I have issues with my engine constantly? That's a good question. What on earth are the... Accelerate, just gas on, there's nobody coming down this hill. Bloody hell, and then I just zoom past it. How do you manage to do that? Stupid. Oh, there's another guy coming up behind now. I'm gonna go. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should keep 90. Just keep 90. And beg to... What the hell are these guys doing? Don't you dare back up into me, Dong Young. That guy will be rewarded. How do you manage? Oh, what the f... Good. Past him. Well, you see, if you drive like a moron, you will crash eventually. Though I do need to repair the truck now as we get in there. Epic. Perfect. Right. Yuki. Guess we're safe for the time being now. As long as I don't see them in my tab list. No, good. No. Something is coming up my ass quite quickly now, so I might pull out into the the emergency band, just stop my truck there, just for the sake, for my safety's sake, you know. I really wouldn't want to be rammed by them again. It's just not what I want. Right, so going back to that, the cooler, as I said, is maintenance per first level, and the thought that it can leak is just not something that I want to think of. 8 GB of DDR3 RAM. Then we do have a gigabyte G1 Gaming NVIDIA GTX 970 done by Gigabyte. And it is the G1 Gaming version, so it's a bit more spec'd up. And I can also overclock the graphics card. But looking at the temperatures in it at the moment now, they are pretty high when playing intense games. It can go up to... Go up to about 90 degrees Celsius, which isn't really that good. I mean, it shouldn't really be that hot, so I'll have to be I do have 500 gigabytes. Yeah, but come on. A 500 gigabyte SSD, which I run my Windows on. Basically no games. That goes into my 1 terabyte HDD. It's good enough, I guess, for games. I need to buy new. I need to upgrade. I do have a slot. I have one more slot for another hard drive, which might end up buying another 1 or 2 terabyte SHDD, hopefully this time. But apart from that, yeah, that's it. And I out of other softwares which I do end up using, as long as the engine doesn't die. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's one of those guys. Oh God! Don't overtake me in a corner. I beg of you, do not overtake me in a corner. Is that one of those? Hold on. You're not getting past me. No, no, you're not. I don't want to be rammed again. Like, honestly, I do not want to be rammed again by you. Or your guys. I need to go into this now. Shit. You're not going to get past me. Yeah, why are you... You're not getting past me. Ah. Good. Now I got past those. Hopefully they will remain there. We have 200 kilometers to get to Nürnberg, hopefully without any other big events. And the reason I went really overnight today is I really didn't want him to overtake me. Because last time somebody from him overtook me, they rammed me. So, not taking that chance again. I'm just letting it coast now until we reach 90 kilometers per hour. Being a downhill, it doesn't want to do it, just actually picking up speed. No need for retarded this time, actually. 90, there we are. Perfect. So, that's the PC. My laptop is a Lenovo ThinkPad, whatever. It's a school PC which really has nothing in it. I mean, it's as bog standard as it could be. It doesn't even have an HDMI output. I mean, we received it last year at the start of in June last year we received it, right? A year ago. Actually, no, 2 years ago, in June, right? August even. Has no HDMI outlet. My 5 or 6 year old PC, my 6-year-old laptop, I have another one, that has a HDMI port and USB 3.0. This does not. That's how standard it is. It still has USB 2.0 and it only has a DVI cable. It's kind of annoying me. By the way, I need to reinstall everything on it. I need to install it actually on it. When it comes to equipment which I use, I would love to say it like this, but I'm a Logitech fan. My speakers are Logitech. Right, my speakers are Logitech. I'm trying to find out which one it is. It doesn't say there on them. I can't really start looking on them now. But they're desktop speakers too. Speakers and a bass box on the floor. Keyboard is a Logitech K200. I really don't need a gaming keyboard. I mean, you know, there are pictures going around. Some people who have big gaming keyboards, well, they pretty much don't know how to play. So I like to keep it simple. This K200 keyboard really suits me well. It has a numpad, it has some functions at the top for turning off the PC, giving a calculator, muting the sound, pausing and playing, whatever. this is now starting to really annoy me. No, come on. Gearbox really screwed up there. Please don't tell me that's what I've done. Thank God. The screen is a Samsung TV. That's the only thing which is not really a Logitech. Mouse. Logitech G502. Gaming mouse. It's Opti something. I can't really remember the name of it. I'm trying to look underneath. That's where the mouse is looking. Steering wheel is a G27. A Logitech G27. Joystick with 2 shot levers and rudder pedals. Logitech G940. Which I both have had, both the steering wheel and the joystick. I've really had them quite some time now, but I really enjoy them. They haven't broken down. The leather on the steering wheel and the shifter is perfect. It's not wearing anywhere, and I've played, in other words, I've played at least 600 hours, actually at least 1,000 hours with this steering wheel here, combined with everything, at least 1,000 hours, and it's perfect. It also has got knees. It's been in sun. It's been, you know, the sun has shown on it. It hasn't had anything yet. So I'm really proud of it. And the same with the joystick. I mean, the joystick is obviously made out of plastic, but it's hardcore plastic, and it has force feedback, which on an Airbus is a bit wrong, but on Boeing, etc., where you can feel a bit in the yoke, it's realistic. So it has no spring. That's a nice thing. It doesn't have a spring. But it has 3 motors, one for the Y-axis, one for the X-axis, and one for vibration. But yeah. Otherwise, that's about it. Yeah, when it comes to sort of programs that I use. My headset, again, is no professional headset. I'm just using it. It's really comfortable. I mean, it covers my ears perfectly, so it doesn't sit on my ears, making them hurt after a while. It's perfect. It's very comfortable. It has a band on top, you know, which is you regulated by, obviously, it's sort of self-adjusting, so you don't need to constantly to sit there adjusting your headset to your head. The microphone, I find it decently well. I mean, people say that they hear me well. It has a 5 meter long braided USB cable, 3.0, and that's what I love, having a USB cable. I hate headsets with jacks. The reason why I hate them with jacks is because I really want to have dual output, so both, as said earlier, game sound on the speakers, communications on headsets, and that's the main reason why I want to have with USB. It's a lot easier to change sounds when you have them via USB. Continuing on, it has controls for volume on the headset on the cable, perfectly positioned. It's not too far down the cable and it's not too far up. It's perfect. It actually sits on my lap, this control, which is perfect. I pick it up, I know. It has improved bass in it. So I have a button here which unleashes the bass in it. It really is a big bass boost when you listen to music, but when you talk to people, you turn it off since you want to hear their voices clearly. So again, nice. It has a microphone mute button, and the microphone has a LED light, an LED, shining on the end of the microphone, which I can actually see with the bottom of my eye. It's not distracting me, but I can see it. It's not really bright, but you can see the difference between it being turned on and it being turned off. And when it's on, the microphone is live. When it's off, it's not live. So it's really easy to see in the glimpse of an eye if steering wheel becomes so hard. You lose all kind of steering, right? You can really see it in a glimpse of a second if the microphone is turned on or if it's turned off. I'm gonna drive by here, so I'm actually just gonna stop in here now, repair the truck since I'm already here. Okay, the engine still works. It's a Somic. It's a Somic. Hold on, let me just have a look at it. It's a Somic G941. Never heard of it. I mean, I've had a Somic before it. It was a bit smaller, but I really loved it. It was really nice, and again, very comfortable to have. Really good synthetic leather on the head, on the foam around there. Doesn't break, doesn't get worn out. It's again a really pleasant headset to wear and to have on you. It's a Chinese company, it's a Chinese brand, never heard of it, as I said, but I really enjoy it, I really like it, so yeah. Then again, you know, once you've found a headset or a piece of equipment which you like, which you find, yeah, this is a good piece of equipment for me, then you sort of remain with it, you know, then you don't feel the need to switch to something else. And that's kind of the nice thing which I really find, you know, is when you find something you like, then you don't really care about changing. And it kind of goes with the same weird thing, like, the best shortcut is the one which you know of. The same, the best product is the one which you know of and which you like personally. And which suits you personally the best as well. And in this case, this thing here really suits me well. Don't tell me that these Chinese people come here, I'll die if they will. Are you backing up of here now? Right. What are you doing? You're driving it. Right. Sorry for having 9% or what? Yeah, 9% damage on my trailers. Nothing I can do with. I tried to watch out for them, but in the end, yeah. Right, let's see. How smart is it to have such small... Man, these mirrors are a lot smaller. That's one big difference between the new Volvo and every other truck. The mirrors, they have become way smaller, decreasing the size of the amount that you see out of them. Which, yes, decreases the blind spot, but then it really is hard to see when you back up. I mean, reasonable, yeah. Right, let's just see how now here. What do we have out of here? Out of Nürnberg. We can go to Milano with Verona. We could go to Verona with the fuel tanker. We're not going to take that, as we do only have 500 brake horsepower. We're not going back up to Amsterdam. Graz, not going back there. Stuttgart. 21 tons of potatoes down towards Austria. Or fuel tanker down to Verona. I really fancy Italy, actually. Getting some sun. Austria isn't really known for sun. Right, let's go. It's green light, so we can pull out of here. Pull into here. Oh, God, no, don't tell me all of these are going to go into tremor. Oh. I'm just telling you things. Oh, no. Come on. This is just, no, it's, oh no, this is a mistake. Yeah, don't honk, it does not help. I know there's going to be more coming. Don't you dare ram me. Piss off. Sod it off. Come on. Yeah, will not let any other of these Chinese people here get in between me and him. Will you hit? That's the biggest question. There we are. Sorry, I managed to ram you for once. Yeah, sorry to say it, but you rammed me. Oh, it's the Xiaoan. China YY50718440. Is that a code to know? Oh yes, you're going in, baby. Means I'm going in as well. Alright. Nobody's coming out, I'm going in. 3 people here. Whole thing. Right. Fuel tanker. Tremere to postbed. Nothing I can do with it. It's not LKW. I know. No, I gotta drive through. I don't care. Where's my trailer? My trailer is further. Here. Nobody goes. Let's back up in here now. Should have enough fuel. Just about the middle there. It's actually a perfect spot on. Doing the pull test. We are locked. Perfect. Map. Right. Southwards. East of Munich. West of Salzburg. Southeast of Innsbruck. Going towards the south into Verona. Be unloading a post bed. Perfect. Let's go. This is the truck. This is the trailer. It's going to be unstable. 12 tons of... Oh. So, it's an empty fuel tanker. Or what? It just says 12 tons of fuel tanker. This is going to be a nightmare. You can go in, I'm not in your way. You will be in a known collision zone when you come to me. I don't need to back up. Good. Good. Back up. Alright. Out with you. What an utter... You're so stupid. So he's going in there, yeah, good. Any damage? No damage. Good. Just him who jumped back. I'm happy. There's a bunch. I didn't want to force it. I don't like forcing it. At least we are repaired, meaning we don't have to think about our engine dying on us constantly. He won't stop, will he? There's a car. Waiting for the lights to become green. I'm not a big fan of this though. The automatic parking brake. I mean, that's another thing. Trucks nowadays, they've become so automatic. Nothing is really manual anymore. I mean, not even the simple fact of pulling the handbrake. And the same applies to cars as well, right? Yeah, you know. So, okay, even the parking brake now is something which you do by pulling on a small button. Which, yeah, really is unusual. But I know that only Volvo have done it. I mean, Mercedes still has the old thing. DAF still has it. Maybe the new Scania has it as well now. I don't know. That's something to see, I guess. Also, another thing which I've mentioned earlier, buttons. I mean, you are a trucker. You are a driver, in other words, right? Where should your eyes be? And where should your concentration be? On the road, right? Tasks like putting up the heat in your truck, changing the ventilation speed, changing where things blow, putting your volume up, operating a radio, it should be easy, right? It should be tasks that it shouldn't sort of take away the focus from the road. And that's really what old trucks were. They had clunky, big buttons, rotary buttons, or other things which you could easily distinct just by putting your hand on them. Right? No sophisticated things, it was just easy, and it would be kind of cool to operate, right? But nowadays, good example is this Volvo. I mean, Volvo have really been good since the start to have a million buttons, which only a button does one thing. Meaning they put in a million buttons so that they can actually do anything, you know, in the truck, so we could have multiple functions. Look at it. Look at the... I should show by putting in smash. Look here, right? This here. The numpad. Fleet, everything. Phone, audio. Navi, camera. Great, that's fine. But then, a million buttons below. Why do you have a pickup button there? As you can see, those pickup and decline buttons. You have them both on the left side of the steering wheel, and you have them on that below the numpad. Why? Why would you want to have that? You have mute, okay, and then I guess those are rotary switches on the inside to change volume. Then you have the air conditioning below. Right. So much, you know, so many things, and I bet on you, those things do different... those do different things. And then you have, obviously, Eco, CC. On the steering wheel, I'm looking at the buttons on the steering wheel. Yeah. There are some options I find kind of stupid to allow you to do within the navigation. I know in cars, we've driven a Mercedes A-Class, which had the same thing, where you could tweak the suspension, tweak the steering wheel, tweak the engine, the gearbox, the changing, etc., everything. And it kind of has like those kind of a small rotary switch on the center console, which you press and turn, etc., to go in and out of settings. But I mean, that's pathetic in my opinion. You could drive on highway speeds and play around with the car settings. I know, by changing it doesn't really affect the car's handling really much in that state probably. But the fact that you can take your eyes away from the road, looking at a screen, going through a million... I mean, you could change the color of the interior lighting on the go. There should be just some few simple options which you should be able to access while the wheel is turning, for safety's sake. And plus, why would you want to decide which... I mean, I was playing around with it, so I put the interior lighting to pink. Why would I want to do that when I'm driving? You could change how much, or for how long will the lights remain on, the exterior lights, once you lock the car or open it up in the nighttime. Why would you want to do that on the go? You know, those are unnecessarily things that you can do on your car while driving, which you shouldn't be able to do while driving. Oh, Tesla. Yeah, that big, enormous tablet in the middle, where you can do basically whatever you want with it, tweaking everything in it while driving. Oh, who thought that would be smart? Again, technology does not really necessarily mean that your car is safer. That's the thing which really scares me. Right? I mean, everything in your car is made... I mean, you see Volvo, you see Mercedes saying that, oh, we're looking for a vision, we have a vision to have 0 crashes, 0 incidents, 0 things. We will put in lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, emergency braking system, pedestrian braking system in cars, everything. A brand new chassis which will keep up much better with crashes. Whatever, they will put in so much in it. But then they let you sit there tweaking your car settings tweaking the light settings in the cabin on the go. Now, who thought that was smart? It's like saying, right, you humans, you should stop looking on the road, and you should look at this screen, since either way you have a million system which will protect you. I find this really stupid. First of all, unsafe, right? I know, maybe your car has lane keeping assist, lane alerting system, whatever, adaptive cruise control, emergency braking system, etc. and everything, right? And pedestrian braking system, so you don't crash into pedestrians at walkways or etc. But come on. You know, that's why I'm trying to get the point out there to car manufacturers. Restrict the settings in which you can work around in when you're in a car and driving. I get it, the air passenger could do it for you. But why take the risk that the driver will do it? You know, that's what I'm talking about. It should be that the seat, there should be a person in the right-hand seat for you to be able to access the menu, right? I mean, come on. There are sensors in the seat to feel if a passenger is there, to know that if the airbag should deploy or not. You know, there are pressure sensors to know if a person is there, so it doesn't warn you that the seatbelt isn't in. Why can't you just make a sensor to see if there's a person in there, so that you can actually access these settings? That's another opinion of mine. Why? Why not make also this surfing on your car things? I mean, I tried going into internet, so you had actually, since it connected up to via Bluetooth to your phone, so you would use your broadband or your 4G or network from your phone. You could go into internet in the A class. But when I tried to do it, it said your car should be stationary. What the hell? You can tweak everything in those settings, but you cannot. I mean, you cannot go into the internet. Yeah. Right, that's what I don't get, and I'll probably never get it. I'll probably whine about it and mesmerize myself over how pathetic some things really can be when it comes to what the hell is that guy doing? I can see there's somebody coming up my right hand side now with amazing speeds. Hopefully he's gonna go real pole. Oh, it's pole trans. Ha! Bad for him. It was like, I'm happy that you need to wait. After he went with that a million miles an hour past me, then he had to brake because there's somebody with a jackknife across the highway. Right, where are we now? Let's see. We are now passing Salzburg to the west of Salzburg, as a matter of fact, and we can see Innsbruck. So, in other words, we are in Austria. No, another Chinese convoy. I'm looking at them. What are they doing? Do not cross the road when I'm coming, or I will, first of all, crap my pants. Right, that just lagged my PC to bits. 20 players, though, that's not that many. I mean, I'm looking at the names and I'm having a bit of fun now. Yongxiong, Xiaohu, Anyomi, Xiaolong, Xiaoha, Ye, Mandong Mei, Bo Yao, Jemo Yen, Shao Ye, Momo. I'm not making fun of them, I mean, it's just funny looking at them. I bet on you they make fun of our names as well. Although Chinese people, I've noticed many Asian players put their real names in as the username, which is probably maybe something to do with their culture and their gaming culture. I mean, in Europe, many people would make a nickname as, my name is Maverick. Right, my name is Theodore. But my nickname and my player tag, my in-game name, will always be Maverick. That's what we usually do in Europe and mostly America as well, as I know of. Northern America, Europe. Haven't really seen Asia. No, sorry, I haven't really seen Africa or Middle East. But yeah, maybe Turks do it as well. Maybe some of them put in their name. I have no idea. I haven't really looked at their name. But anyway, that's the point. Is that I've really seen many Asians not putting in nicknames. They put in their real names. Like, apparently those are real names, which is kind of interesting. But I guess that's different gaming culture, right? As they are used to having real names while we are used to having nicknames in game. I mean, I don't blame them, or I don't look down on them for doing it. It's just that I find it different, and I find it a bit interesting, as a matter of fact. But yeah, this drive is going kind of nice. Nobody's rammed into me though. I really like this truck. I really started to like it. Now, as we've been driving around with, as you guys can see, 12 tons of fuel tanker. This is what our consumption is. I mean, it's a Euro 5 EV engine. As in-game, the only Euro 6 engine is a 460 brake horsepower, which I find a little, I'd love a bit more than that. Especially when you do haul 24 tons or 25 tons of something, then it's a bit slow up the hills, let's say it like this. But the consumption on this thing is now 47.6. That isn't bad. Actually, that is not bad. Maybe I might give the Volvo a chance in the end. Right. Yeah, but again, the only thing I'm not really a big fan of this dashboard. I mean, it's also the tolerance for revs. That's another thing which I really not find that good about it. It's the tolerance of revs. I mean, it constantly changes gears. Also the mirrors. There's a negative thing to say about this thing here is the revs. So the gearbox, it constantly changes speeds since the rev tolerance is very small. The mirrors are extremely small, yes, decreasing your blind spots. No, yes, decreasing the blind spot and at the same time decreasing your viewing possibilities. Which there's a reason why trucks have big mirrors. Also, those mirrors on the bottom there, which are curved in, to see sort of the edge of the truck. Yeah. I don't see that though. The big mirror, the mirror ahead, the front mirror. But now it has two sort of fingers holding it to the place, while the old Volvo only had one thin finger, which decreases. But I guess, yeah, blind spot isn't really a thing up there. You have the side mirror, which is, both mirrors are smaller than the old one, probably decreasing drag. But again, yeah. Again here, this slender arm, as it's called, is a big arm. The arm which holds the mirrors, slender arms, has a hole in the middle of it, so you can see through the mirror. You know, between the two mirrors, you can sort of have a good view. Right, toll booths. I guess we are. I haven't really looked, but I guess we are in Italy. These are the ones we have to stop at. I'm so used to toll booths in Norway and in France, where you can go through them without stopping, but here there's no such thing as a auto passway. Something else. What more? Let's see. Can we find anything negative about this truck? If I'd be a driver on it, the enormosity of a million buttons on it. That I'd find a bit annoying. There's a billion buttons on it. Apart from that, I mean, there's really nothing. The I shift is standard. Right? The other buttons, the buttons for the lane keeping assist, the anti-crash system and all, are actually installed in this thing, and they are big buttons, big clunky buttons which you can hit. But yeah, multimedia system I find a bit dull that it has a billion buttons in it. Apart from that, I can actually see no negative thing about this truck. Nothing that I really dislike about it, or that I could say negatively about it. Although there are, oh yeah, another thing is the cabin. Yes, it is very aerodynamical, but look, it sinks inwards so much at the front here, as you guys can see, really decreasing headspace in it. It's not particularly tall at the back either. So at the front, really, you cannot stay upright properly, in a way, or not, if you're tall. Speaking about toll, there's another toll booth. Right. Karte, telepass. Yeah, all of these here, telepass, karte, but really, all of them are, you have to stop. Come on. But then all trucks have their own faults and their own positive things. As for example, the DAF. One big negative thing is what this thing here sort of gains. The DAF lacks, which is dead zones. Well, the DAF has plenty enough of dead zones at the rear view mirror, which I'm not a big fan of. Especially when you want to turn your head to see if a car is coming from there, then you won't be able to see that car since over that zone, obviously. But then again, you do have a bit more visibility through the mirrors, and you will see a bit more traffic coming through the mirrors. Just trying to align my pedals; they were a bit offline, disaligned with my steering wheel. A bit annoying. I've no idea how much I've been recording here, and I really need to start looking at the clock when I start recording and taking the time. So I should be keeping sort of a track, but I guess it's around an hour total. Again. Right. This will be uploaded as soon as I'm finished recording it. Then I will maybe take a small pause, and then I'll go and drive on American truck sim probably. I'll see about that. If not, I'm going to wait until a bit more in the evening when the convoys happen. Right, we are in Italy, and we can see this by the beautiful scenery around us. Mountains, tunnels, a nice castle up ahead there. Castles up ahead there. Tunnel through the mountains and the road at the bottom there, which you cannot drive on, sadly enough. Really look cool though, beside the water. Yeah, it really looks nice though. Highly detailed and very nice indeed. It would be cool if SCS software actually implemented correct gearboxes, right, for each truck. But that would mean obviously going to every single truck or examining each and every single gearbox which come with these trucks. Like examining how iShift works on this one and how iShift works on the old version, right? Then need to examine how the OptiCruise works on Scania. Need to watch how a Tiptronic gearbox works on Mercedes, the MAN, the Hydro Drive on MAN, etc. But that would be kind of cool, you know, so you'd get a difference since all trucks are the same now. All trucks have the same automatic gearbox, which isn't true. You know, now Scania's automatic gearbox is kind of pathetic. Many people hate it, as many people just use the lever where the lever on the right where you put it into gear, etc. They just use that to shift up and shift down in gear, since they find that much better. We cannot take this turn here at 80, that's possible. Take it a bit quicker than that. Alright, pedal to the floor now, let's see what happens. And cruise control. Yeah, so I need to slow down in these turns. I've decided for that from now on. But that would be quite a cool thing if they would actually look into the gearboxes and model them accurately to the model that you're driving. Be cool. I love it. Also, same with the manual gearboxes. I mean, all manual gearboxes are the same. Are not the same. And judging by the fact that they are not planning on releasing any Euro Truck Simulator 3 anytime, and they're only working on DLCs, probably new trucks now, also that double trailer, which I'm really looking forward to. Having double trailers, having a smaller trailer attached to your semi-truck trailer. Although I'd still love them to implement BDF. That would give so much more variety. You know, you could have BDF trucks, you could have normal truck and trailers, different challenges, different BDF trailers, you know, those ones with all the wheels in the middle, or those ones with a joint at the front wheel. That would be really cool. And we have Verona now to the right, so we're approaching, I guess we're going to Verona, aren't we? Yeah, Verona. No, we're going straight ahead. That would be really cool. And I'd really love it. 2 lanes straight, 1 to the right. Okay. That would be really something cool to have. BDF. I know there's mods, but you can't really use mods in multiplayer. But the double trailers are really cool. It was just sad that it's gone quite a lot of years and they've still not added an official BDF trucks into the game. That would have been really cool if they would have, since in the end it's not a semi-truck simulator, it's a Euro Truck Simulator, and BDF trucks and trailers are really popular in Europe. I don't think they exist in America. Well, they do exist, but you'll see only trucks, you won't see trailers. Well, at least I haven't seen trucks with trailers in America, so in BDF config. But yeah, I mean, in Europe it's really common, because you can haul more with them, and they could be even longer than a normal. You can have a semi-truck trailer behind, you can haul a semi-truck trailer behind a normal BDF truck, so you can have that full plus a truck full, carrying more tons and longer truck, more challenges again, and you're having that bogie in the middle with the kingpin. Again, you know, more challenge. It's the reverse when you reverse, so it's actually correct. You know, as with this truck, when you turn left, the trailer goes right. With that one, since you have so many leads in there, when you turn the truck to the left, the trailer goes to the left. Actually, the bogie goes to the right, and the trailer goes to the left. Bogie being the truck in this case. You know, the kingpin or the fifth wheel. Sorry, on a truck. But that's one thing which I'm really looking forward to, adding those 2 trailers. It'd be really cool to have. They haven't really talked about any kind of other updates for Euro Truck Simulator apart from that upgrade there, and they're continuing to make flag packs for different countries, which is kind of nice. I find it a bit nice, at least. They've added that in. You are not going to stop. 0%. Reported on the forums. Let me just get that report. Do this. You see, I'm standing still, but then you still ram into me. Okay, picture mate. Don't ram into me, come on. I'm still at 0%. Happy about that. I'm happy about that. We're going into boss bed. How didn't I get? How did I jackknifed and I got 0% on my trailer? That's. I mean, I'm happy. I'm not complaining. Right, bit bad that one there. Let's see. Can we get it back in now and then straighten it up now? Let's see. Will it take it? It wants. Yeah, it will. There we are. That was excellent, so no damage. Epic. Just drive, put it into gear. That's that. It's pretty straight, even. The force be with you, man. I actually quite enjoy this truck. All trucks have the same wheels, exactly the same wheels. I mean, these Michelin tires, same ones in front and the back. I don't really like the ones which are better on the front, the ones with different writing on them. Those kind of look racy, and I don't like them. I really think it would suit this truck here perfectly. But then again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, comment down below if you have any ideas or anything you want to say to me, and I will read all the comments. Please share to gain more views and more subscribers, and for many more people to know about me. And I hope to see you guys again soon, and as long as you guys like the content, I will keep on uploading. Thanks again for watching, and see you guys later.